Okay, at this stage I want to just point out a very quick little gotcha. Notice there's a scroll bar here that when I go up and down it looks as though that's the end of what I can see, but there's a second scroll bar further to the right, in the far right, that if I scroll down there you'll see revealed there's another functionality here called filters. So let me try to give you a little bit of an idea about what that means. Let's go back up here. Let's go right to the top of this page. And here's the fundamental logic. When this event happens on subscribe, then do this. So when this happens, then do these things. The filters are another way of adding power within automations in Zenler. And the logic of the filters is when this event happens, if this is also true, then do these steps. So normally you may not have anything as a filter, and we'll talk more about filters in another video. But just to give you the overview of the logic, at the very beginning of the functionality of the funnel, there are no filters. So let's just look very quickly at what a filter group looks like. And you'll see there's the ability here to name a filter group. So let's just call this filter group, I don't know, filter group 1. Filter group 1. And we add a filter by clicking the little blue button here. And you'll see what happens here is you'll have a number of choices: enrolled in, not enrolled, completed course, not completed course. So these will be a number of ways of filtering out what to do depending upon some complexity you want in the automation sequence. And if we had a course and I clicked here, of course, I would be able to select a particular course, but because I don't have any courses at the moment, there's nothing in there. But the logic of it is fairly simple. And these are other tags, if you will, that we can filter on that enable us to make very complex automations. Now, the beginners don't need to worry too much about this, but very shortly you'll see in the sophisticated way of using funnels, filters turn out to be incredibly powerful, and that's already built into Zenler. But for right now, you don't need to worry too much about that, so we'll just save the changes. Filters incomplete. We have a little error message, of course. So let me get rid of that filter by clicking the trash can. Delete the filter group. Yes, okay. All right, so again, the logic of all of this is when something happens, then do this. Or if you want to be very fancy, when something happens, if this is also true, then do these steps. And as I say, we will go through the logic of this because it's a little tricky for newbies in the beginning. But I wanted you to see the full power of what's in these funnels, even though the look of the funnel looks very simple on the landing page and the thank you page. There's a lot of very sophisticated technology going on that the folks at Zenler are helping us with.